Hey guys, Robert Blackman. Beautiful, Wednesday morning. I love this time of year, fall, football season, and bonfires and stuff like that. So I hope you guys are enjoying the fall wherever you're at. Today I'm going to talk about something that very few people talk about. And a lot of people say, Robert, you're just always training on what happens when you don't do this. And I go, because that's the business. People don't quit network marketing because they're making too much money. They quit network marketing because they're spending more than they're making and they get discouraged. Here's the reason why your downline quits in today's environment. Remember, I've been in the business 40 years. When I started, all you could do it was Amway. It was Shackley. And you had to meet people at their homes or at Denny's or a hotel room. There was one method of contacting your leads. Just one. And if you didn't like that one method, then you're out. That's why Amway still works today. $8 billion worldwide. When was the last time you saw an Amway ad or a webinar in a marketing funnel? Never. Why? Because they have one methodology. Today, we've got your warm market. We've got Facebook. We've got Instagram. You got Snapchat, you got TikTok, you got Twitter. Oh, now you need to do some Facebook ads. Oh no, you need to buy leads from crazy guys like Robert and call them. And then the question mark is, here's 14 other ways. You know, the old Paul Simon song, if you guys aren't familiar with that, there's 50 ways to leave your lover. The problem today is there's 50 ways to build your downline. There was one when I started. Now there's 50. Technology is great. I use it every day. This is technology. But Facebook, people are sending their links in Facebook and one or two people just like it. Nobody responds. But if you put a link of your cat jumping over a candle and spilling the milk somewhere, you get 50 likes or 100 likes and everybody loves you, right? So people don't want to go on Facebook and do what I'm doing. If I told you right now the only way to be successful in network marketing is that you had to do a training video every week, you'd go, well, I can't do that. I'm not qualified to train anybody. I'm just starting. I don't even have a whiteboard. I don't have a good background to do this. I'm afraid. I don't want anybody to see me. I don't like talking in public. You see, that's the problem with network marketing today, is there's 50 ways to build the business. And here's what happens to you, okay? I'm going to tell you what's happening to you right now. Not only is your downline quitting, you're quitting. Why are you quitting? Because nobody does anything. Nobody duplicates. You've turned into a network marketing salesperson, and I'm guilty as charged of that. Here's what happens to you. Here's the reality. You put in 12 people, which is what I recommend everybody does. The X's are people that don't do anything. They buy some product, maybe if you have a distributor kit, they buy it, and in 90 days they're gone. They're not even buying the product anymore. You call them and text them and they're missing in action. They're MIA. That's Robert calling. We canceled our auto ship, don't answer it. Why? Because they are confused about what to do. They're trying to think which one of these would they like to do. And then you as their sponsor is out doing something that intimidates them, right? That's the reason why I show people calling leads. It's like in Vegas when the guy is sawing the girl in half and you're going during the show, you're going, how the heck do you do that? Then if you go behind the scenes afterwards and he shows you, you go, ah. So I show people the trick to calling leads. You go to ProfitLeadsUniversity.com, you can see Sherry and I calling leads that are 4 months old and getting 8 or 9 appointments out of 30 phone calls. 4 months old leads. So we show you the trick. We show you it's not that hard. So what happens to you is you get 12 people in and there's 4 that do something. 8 quit and you freak out. And these 4 do a little bit, they trickle here and trickle that, and maybe you get an $80, $100 check, and then you stop. You stop putting people in. You should be putting in at least one person a week or 52 people a year. If you're serious, that's it. Yes, Debbie, Jack quit again. Our buddy Jack. Yes, I've sent Jack a sample, and he's hovering, okay? He's thinking about it. And that's the business. Now here's the problem with you. The reason why I know what the problem with you is because this was the problem with me before I started making significant money. You don't even put 12 people in. You've never put 12 people in. You put in 1, 2, or 3 people and then you quit. Especially if you're in a binary because you've bought into the idea that you have a left leg and you have a right leg. You just need to put in 2 people and sit back. Everybody puts in 2 and you get rich. So you've bought into the binary methodology, which is just 2. 1 on your left, 1 on your right, and get everybody else to do the same thing. That's not the key to network marketing. The key to network marketing, and I'm in a unilevel, and it's the same in a binary. I'm going to continue to personally enroll people until the day I die. Okay? If I'm 89 years old or I'm 99, I'm sitting in the hospital, you know what I'm doing on my cell phone? I'm going, hey, Johnny, if I send you a sample of our coffee, will you try it? The reason why I do that, because that's one way. Out of all the ways and all the confusion and all the hesitation that our groups have and our people have, is we have one way. Hey, Johnny, could you get on the phone? No, I don't want to call anybody. Okay, could you text and email people that you know? Your warm market, your family and friends. Well, I don't know who to talk to. Well, just get your phone out and look at it. And would you at least text and email people, if I sent you a sample of our coffee, will you try it? And you put a picture of it in there. And the front and back, you tell them, and that's what tells them what's in it. Hey, I've started a new coffee business. I'm doing it on the side, and I make money mailing out samples or handing out samples. Your team will do that. Why? Because they don't have to gear up for social media 101. Because they don't want to. They go to social media to be a voyeur, not to go build a business. And to follow up all the techniques that people are teaching. You do a post, and everybody that likes it, then you inbox them, and you hover over them, and you interrupt their voyeurism, and they're going, yeah, I liked it, but now you're hitting me up for your deal. No, I'm going to block you. So you have to understand the dynamic of the 50 ways to build your downline is what's causing people to quit. And then it causes you to quit because you're not even putting in 12 people. You're not putting in 1 person a week. You may be putting in 1 person a month or every 3 months or 6 months, or you may not have sponsored anybody in a year. But you're still hanging on. You're still buying product, and you're hoping and praying somebody will come in and do the business. You've got to put in 12 as fast as possible in the next 4 weeks or 12 weeks. And then you've got to know out of those 12, only 4 are going to do something. Whether that's in a binary or a unilevel or a hybrid, whatever the hell you want to call it, it doesn't matter. People are people in all pay plans. It's what you are pitching. It's what you are saying is a solution to their financial problem. If it's a binary, great. But you got to put in more than 2. You got to put in 1 a week. And how we do it around here, if I send you a sample, will you try it? Here's the benefits. Here's what's in it, and here's my contact. And if you like to make money mailing samples or handing out samples too, let me know. It's free to join. Our people are doing that. Why? Because we show one way. We say, this is Felice Cafe. We're not having you sell a $500 or $1,000 kit before people even try the coffee. We're saying this, and this is why it's working. If somebody gets the sample of this coffee and they do this, oh man, no, pour that out. They're not going to build the business, okay? They're not going to be a customer. But if they say this, man, that's better than I thought it would be. How do they get it to taste so good with all these extra ingredients in it? And then in 30 minutes to an hour, which is what I've done, I've taken mine 30 minutes ago. The nootropics in it have kicked in. My mind is clear. My body's slow today, but my mind is clear and I have more energy. And my appetite is suppressed. I'm not in there eating stuff that I shouldn't be eating midday before lunch. That's the business. That's what we do. And we teach go 12 wide to find 4. And we teach put in 1 person a week out of mailing or handing out these samples. So you could say in a way that our team is hiding behind postcards. Here, I don't even need to have a face. If I send you a sample, will you try it? But they're not hiding. What they're doing is they are duplicating one methodology. They may not have either the talent or the wherewithal or the desire to do what you're doing to build the business. You got to realize that. You may be all cranked up and you've got 10,000 followers on Instagram. You may really be like to hear yourself talk like I do, but your team doesn't. What will your team duplicate? Are they going to duplicate Facebook, Instagram? Are they going to duplicate your branding yourself? You see, not everybody wants to brand themselves. This is the new problem in the internet today. Everyone says brand yourself, don't brand the company. If I send you a sample, will you try it? That's network marketing. That's duplicatable. Branding and network marketing are oil and water. They don't mix. Branding is not duplicatable in network marketing. Network marketing is not about innovation. It's not about how many visitors you have or followers or clicks or hits. That's not network marketing. Network marketing is about finding 4 people out of 12 who will duplicate one methodology, not 50. They're not going to do a dozen or a half dozen or even 2 or 3 techniques. Hey, you got to log into Facebook and do that. Then go to Instagram and then go to TikTok and then go get on your WhatsApp and then go here and do that and then get on this call and get everybody on this call and do this and do that. It's a menagerie. It's too much. They quit. When they hit resistance, they quit. Are you going to get resistance from coffee drinkers to say, sure, I'll try a free sample? And if you get 10 of those guys out in play, you're going to get a customer or 2. It's inevitable. Or you're going to get referrals, and we teach you how to get referrals for people that make that ugly face and say, this tastes terrible. Because one size does not fit all. What you're looking for is 4 people who will go get 4. We're just telling our team to go get a 20 club, and that's it. A 20 club, and that's it. All right, question, how do you duplicate growing the opportunity in a different company? By David. David, that's really simple. You got to find one methodology that works. Is that sending them to a webinar? Is that sending them to your website? Is it sending them a video? But you got to find one way. You can't tell them, here's all the ways to build your group, pick what you like. They're gonna be overwhelmed. It's like feeding steak to a baby. They can't digest it. They can't chew it and swallow it, and they'll choke on it. People are choking on the numerous ways to build a business, and they're choosing to do nothing. So David, how do you duplicate in a different company? It's very simple. You follow what we're doing. You find a way. Find a sample. If the company didn't have samples, buy the product and make your own darn samples. That's what Sherry and I did years ago. We'd be buying product and we'd be breaking it down and putting it in packages with our own letters. And we created that for our team, and we started mailing out samples for our team. They'd pay us to mail them out. And so we'd run ads and co-ops. And so if you're an expert in these things, then create a co-op for those. Hey, I'm running a Facebook ad, and it's $100 a share. And we're running it for the next 10 days or 5 days. And we'll split up the leads with everybody, and you're going to call, text, and email them. If I send you a sample, will you try it? Whatever it is, skincare, vitamins, whatever it is. Or get them a introductory package. Hey, just pay for shipping and handling, and we'll send it to you. $4.95, $7.95. You know, if somebody goes to our website, you know what this costs? It costs $4.95. Has 5 CV on it, so it's commissionable. And they get a free replicated website, and they're in the business. So how difficult do you think it is to get somebody to sign up at Felice Cafe? So we have people that buy the samples, and they hand them out or mail them out. And we have other people say, I don't want to mess with that. I'm going to send all my prospects to my website and say, click on shop, and they'll go down and find the sample. It's $4.95. You get a free website and you're in the business. Let's go get them. That's how easy it is. It's $4.95 to start and run your own coffee business. So David, that's what I would do. I'd find a way to get a one duplicatable system that you teach. And if other people still want to run off or they're experts, they like doing different things, great, let them do it. But you have to teach as a leader one way and show them the way, or they won't follow you. The reason why people quit is that you're not doing anything. You're not showing and leading by example one system, at least. Now, if you got 2 or 3, that's fine, but you've got to lead with one. You've got to show them the power of building one system that you're putting in at least one person a week. You got to show them the math. And the reason why people quit, the reason there's no duplication is because you're not doing anything. The reason why you're not doing anything is because you don't know which one of these, or you're doing 2 or 3 of these, hoping and praying one of them's going to work. The veterans are the people that are already leaders. They know they have a system, they have a group of people. That's what you're looking for as leaders. And you're also looking for rookies, people that had either failed in the past, have never been in network marketing before. That's who you're looking for. So network marketing, write this down, is about finding and developing leaders. It's not about customers, although you want customers. It's not about the pay plan, although like in our pay plan, it's an offshoot. Hey, build a 20 club for $660 a month. Build a 30 club, 5 who get 5, and you're $1,025. You're welcome, David. If you need any help, inbox me and I'll give you some ideas. If you need me to send me your website, and I'll give you, if I was you, what I would do. So network marketing has a lot of distractions to it. Okay, let me say that. We have a lot of customers at Felice Cafe, and I call our customers, and they're afraid. They're scared. They don't know what to do. They've never done this before, or they did it in the past and it blew up on them. So they're reluctant. And so when I talk to our customers, say, man, would you like to make an extra, 500, 600,000? Well, yeah, Robert, I'd love to do that. How do I do that? And I go, you get on our package 1, which is $99.90 a month. It's 100 CV. You get a bag of coffee, and you get 25 of these. Plus, you get 25 free telephone interviewed leads. See, David, you can join us at ProfitLeadsUniversity.com and get everybody on your team 25 leads for $49.95 a month, $2 a lead. They've opted in or they've been called. So we have 25 samples and we give them 25 free leads with it as an incentive. Okay? You can get them on the auto ship over there as an incentive and you make 2 checks. Because guess what I do with my Felice Cafe members? They join Profit Leads University and they have even more leads to send out more samples. So how you get customers to turn into distributors, to turn into people that actually duplicate, is you have to have a duplicatable system, number 1. Hey, my downline's not doing anything. Great, what's your duplicatable system? Well, I don't know. Here at Felice Cafe, it's very simple. This is the Felice Cafe. If I send you a sample of our coffee, will you try it? If I give you a sample of your coffee, can you put this coffee in your break room at work or the church or the soccer club on those cold Saturday mornings, at the concession stand? Can you go to the concession stand and say, hey, you can make some money with these. Give them 25 and say, hey, healthy coffee. And offer that in the concession stands. Just give it to them and say, hey, you sell it for $2 and we'll split it, or $4, whatever you want to do. It's amazing that you got to realize what Starbucks has done for the coffee business. They've risen the price of a cup of coffee. $4, $5, $6, $7 is no big deal for a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee here is $1.99. And if you buy it in bulk, it gets down to as low as $1 a cup of coffee. And you can sign up coffee shops doing that. Folks, the sky's the limit, but it's got to start with you finding leaders, developing leaders with one uno system. Here at Felice Cafe, it's simple. Because Sherry and I have been in the business 62 years, we're smart. We have designed a system with a postcard. You know how much competition there is in the mailbox today? Your regular mailbox? Zero. When was the last time you got a network marketing sales letter in the mail? Or you got a sample in the mail? I see Roy Babineau on. Roy and them, we used to send out candy samples. Sometimes in the hot summer they'd melt, but in this time of year we'd send out those pecan pralines. Roy, do you remember that? Gosh, those things were good. Somebody got hold of one of those. Geez, it was over. We had a very high closing rate. There's no competition. When this guy right here, do, what's in the mail, honey? That's what we say. Hey, did you get the mail? Did you get the mail? Where's the mail at? Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, it's a sample that Johnny sent me. Well, let's try it in the morning. You know how much competition there is on social media for your distraction? As soon as you're watching one video, another notice comes up. Oh, this is going on, that's going on. People just constant. Competition on social media is at an all-time high for you and your product. Your email. You know how much competition's in email? You know how much competition's on voicemail? Who answers their phone anymore? Caller ID, let it go to voicemail. Let's see what they want. Texting is the way to do it today. That's the highlight right now. The old direct mail's coming back. It's back to the future with direct mail. So that's what you got to do. That's why people quit. You don't have a duplicatable system, and you're not leading. You haven't put in 12 people in the last 12 weeks, have you? There's a 99% chance you haven't. For those that have, good for you. You know the system. Over 95% are part-time. They're not going to go out and hit it hard when they come home from work and do 6 different social media sites or 3 different ways or run ads. And let me check my Facebook ads today, see what's going on. Not going to do that. But here's what they will do. They can text and email 5 people. Say, hey, if I send you a sample of our coffee, will you try it? That's it. That's our system. The mailbox. The little old mailbox that the mailman brings a sample is the key to our business at Felice Cafe. What are you doing? What's your duplicatable system? Are you putting in 1 a week, and why not? It's because you're confused and you're afraid, just like our team is. And how we alleviate that fear is we teach them and we lead by example. We show them videos of us calling leads. And they go, well, is that all he does? Is that all Sherry does? That's simple. I could do that. And they order 25 of these and they go to work on their warm list, or they go to work on the list that we give them. Hope this has been helpful. This is the key to the business, folks. It's not about innovation. It's about duplication. Stop innovating and find a duplicatable system that not only you can use, but your team can use, and you'll watch your check grow. Thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.